Hello everyone, Azrokaiyax here playing some more Fallout 76. It's time for us to survive the apocalypse. And today we are going to be damage testing heavy two-handed weapons or two-handed melees. The reason why I'm doing this, I wanted to get the definitive best two-handed melee weapon in the game, be it for me to use with my, as I normally play. This is the one I currently use. Uh, Baphomet. It is a sheep squatch staff. It is the highest damage number that you could get. But I finally got the mod for the hog splitter. So I went through all of the melee weapons, crafting all of them, and just seeing whoever had the highest damage number. Because I made every single two-handed weapon that I could. Like the baseball bat, the board, everything that says two-handed melee on the bottom. And then I checked all of their upgrades. So I was going through their upgrades, and I made everything that I could from blunt and from sharp. A lot of weapons, actually. A lot of weapons, guys. To test all of them, and I accumulated to these: Super Sledge, Electro Enforcer, the War Glaive, Sheep Squatch, and the Hog Splitter. The highest damage two-handed weapons you could get. And then I wanted to show you guys the damage numbers and see which one is actually the definitive best. Like I said, I didn't have the electric mod for this for a while. Now that I have it, I want to test it out versus these. So yeah, we're just gonna be testing stuff, but I just want to go into this and show you guys. So before anything, like I said, I made every single melee weapon that was two-handed. I did, however, not make two of them. Well, technically three because I couldn't. I don't have the headhunter, but you can't change the mods on a headhunter. So like, I made everything here, and the only one that I didn't have to test was the Gulper Smacker, because the Gulper Smacker, when you max it out, it does poison damage, and poison damage doesn't affect robots. So 30% of the enemies that you fight in the game, you're gonna lose half your damage. So that's not a good idea. Also, it's not that strong, but just saying. And then in the sharp weapons, I didn't have the headhunter sight, but that damage is very low. Comparatively, you know what I mean? It's a very low amount of damage. I don't know if it has mods on it or not, but I don't think it's going to circumvent that level of damage. And then the other notable one was the Ultrasight Pterosword. I don't have it, but again, it does poison damage, and when you attack robots, it does zero, so you lose half your damage. So even though they are strong-ish weapons, it's it does a damage type that 30% of the enemies you fight will be immune to. So damage is gonna fall off a bunch, like a lot, enough. It's gonna fall off enough times. It's gonna irritate you. So yeah. So let's actually show the weapons. Hog Splitter. So the regular version of this, I guess the damage numbers aren't, like, don't pay attention to the numbers. Pay attention to the increase, because I'm in the wrong class. I'm not wearing my power armor, so these numbers are going to change dramatically. So just the regular, it's 700, and then this one mixed to 1,000, 700, but it's poisoned, so we can't use it. This is just bleed. The robots are also immune to bleed damage, so bleed isn't helpful. You know what I'm saying? And then this one, it's just 800, 80 damage more. So electrified is the best. For the sheep squatch, regular 760. With the electrified, it's over 1,100. Poisoned, can't use it. Heavy, it's just 130 increase. Burning, 400. It's half 400 to add, so it's like 100 damage up plus burning damage. Which burning damage, I don't know. It's iffy because the damage over time isn't bad for burning damage comparatively to like like poison, which is 32 seconds is too long, bro, and bleed damage, but 13 seconds. Like if they had just, I don't know, the burn is so much better time wise. But I feel like it would be better if we had a perk. Like you know how we have the perk that makes like bloodletting, where it makes it lowers the time for bleeding but increases the damage. If we had that perk but better for burning, then maybe burning damage would be a lot better. But I don't like damage over time. Real the main reason is because if you hit something with a two-handed weapon, you want it to die. And if you hit it and it lives, it's like, well, I'm just gonna hit it again and it's gonna die. Like the fact that I have to hit it more than once is already a problem. And the fact that like I don't want to hit something and be like, oh man, 5 seconds from now, or I guess with this weapon, 7 seconds from now, it'll die. Like, no, fuck that. It's annoying. But yes, this was just like, oh, this is 40 damage up, or yeah, 100. This one has you lose even more damage, but gain more, burning and bleed, which is like, This one's just bleed. So as you can see, the best one is the electrified. War Glaive standard is 670. The shocking, it's 1,000 now. Plasma's pretty good. It's up there, but it's not higher. You know what I mean? So it's not higher. It's lower than shocking. And the whole point is to get as much damage as possible. Fire, again, it's there. It's not really better. And then cryo and plasma were nice. They changed the value and up, but it's not beating shocking. It's not beating shocking. It's just factual. The Electro Enforcer. Now this weapon is kind of low, but it had a 58 AP cost, so I just wanted to put that in there. Also, it's a cool looking weapon, but it's not very strong. I just like the way it looks, and it was decent. So standard, spiked, a little bit more damage. Poison, can't use. Overcharged, it goes to 800. You know what I'm saying? It's a bit higher. And then freezing, it's 7. So overcharge is the best. And then the heated super sledge. There's only the 2. Like you see how it says mods unlocked? Like I'm missing one. Like no. I'm missing the skin. It's not like an actual mod that I'm missing, it's the skin. I don't have this skin. So there's that. But yes, it's just 824, and then you double it, goes to not double it, you split increase, it goes to like 900 something, and you get the burning damage. The problem with burning damage is that burning damage, because they have to burn people, they have the damage given of the fire damage, which really kills the weapon. Because again, I don't like damage over time. You want to hit something and you want it to die. You don't want it to live for more consecutive hits, or you don't want to include like, oh man, if I hit this guy, like the damage collectively is 1,000, and then the burn damage is 1,000. So if you have to hit a dude twice, you could hit him once and then leave him alone for 5 seconds, and he'll burn to death. But it's like, why don't you just hit him twice? You know what I mean? It's like that's what I'm saying. It's like you just want the highest possible damage in a hit. But yes, these were the best that I could get. Again, I only made the two-handed. I checked every single one of them. In all honesty, I probably should have did that on camera for you guys, but it took like an hour. I feel like I waste people's time. There were weapons that got pretty high. Like these two got decent, but again, they weren't. They're almost, like almost valid, like almost to like these two, because these two are the lower end weapons. So now, if you guys want to test it yourself, by all means, test it yourself. Also, there's one-handed weapons if you guys want to test the one-handed. But like the thing about one-handed versus two-handed is that I only attack with heavy attacks, guys. So this is a normal attack, and then this is a heavy. Okay? The damage difference between a normal hit and a heavy hit is 100%. So a normal hit is 100% of my damage, and a power attack, a heavy attack, is 200%. That is a huge damage increase. It's doubling your damage for the X amount of time it takes to swing. Okay? So since I only attack with power attacks, I only count numbers in power attacks. So going into one-handed weapons, and then I guess you could say it's a like knife, like daggers, swords, and great swords. Well, using a great sword, You want a heavy attack. You want to get as much damage as possible in that one hit. And then using a sword, well, obviously you're still using heavy attacks, and you are faster, but your damage drops tremendously. You know, so to make up the damage, let's say when I do a heavy attack with this weapon, I do 4,000. For a sword, the lower tier weapon of speed under this weapon, the one-handed, you would have to hit 2 times your heavy attack twice in the time it takes for me to do one heavy attack and do 4,000. So like if I hit 4,000 with this, your one-handed melee has to hit twice for 2,000, which most of the time it's not gonna fucking happen. It's just, I'm being honest. Sometimes some of the melee weapons are fast, and you might be able to do it. I kind of believe it maybe with like with the plasma cutter, but usually it's not gonna work. You have to attack more times, and obviously you got to think about durability and stuff like that. But that's how I see it. And then going into daggers, well, because you're comparing the dagger to the greatsword, you have to attack 4 times with a heavy attack and equal 2,000 or equal 4,000. You have to be equivalent to the heavy weapon, which is why I only use heavy weapons. Like a lot of players use like whatever weapon they find, which is annoying. I'm gonna complain about that in a second. But yes, two-handed weapons. That's why I'm testing two-handed weapons and heavy attacks. I don't use VATS, so I don't think you can heavy attack in VATS. I've tried and it doesn't work, so I don't think that's a thing. But yeah, yeah. All right, now let me complain for a second. Another reason why I'm making the video is that this game has infestations now. Little, one isn't active. One was active a second ago. A little green circles around the map where you have to fight. Oh shit! Who died? You have to fight like world bosses. I guess I could call them world bosses. And as a melee person, if you guys see me play, I run up and I heavy attack the boss. I'm constantly heavy attacking the boss. That's how I play. Now, the thing about melee weapons is that they don't have a lot of range, so you miss a lot. Now, I've noticed as I've been playing and running up, most of the time people play crit, they play VATS, they play sneak, so they're like hiding like little bitches in the corner. While I run up and start attacking, I'm fighting the boss, and I'm really strong. You guys know that my power armor and everything is set up to keep me alive. So it looks easy. It looks like you're going to survive. You're not. These creatures are very strong. So people run up with me, and then they die in like 2 hits, which is the first problem. Then I got to revive them or feel bad. And then the second thing is that, which is the problem that I've been running into, which is, again, like why I'm making this. They're using random melee weapons that they have in their inventory, which it's like, maybe if you like the weapon, that's fine, brother. I'm okay with that. But like, I'm making this video to show you the best DPS, the best damage you could do in one hit, so you are helpful. A lot of time, these people run up like, I saw a guy with a fucking pull hook. I saw a dude with a pull Q. I was like, guys, what the fuck are you doing? Like, there's no way the damage numbers on those things are like. I mean, again, if you like the weapon, by all means, but you're a detriment to your detriment in the sake of preventative of damage, you know. All right, I can't make a pull hook, huh? Oh, it's a sharp weapon too. Yeah, like they're not very strong. Is what I'm trying to say. And going into the preventative. So again, I am heavy attacking this boss, and while I'm heavy attacking this boss, I am lowering their DPS, okay? 30%, which is keeping me alive. It's keeping anyone the boss is attacking. The bosses have AoEs, the bosses, whatever, like they're attacking other people, you know, Gatling guns, explosions, whatnot. So I'm keeping us alive by lowering the boss. Not everybody wears this perk, which is fine, but I'm lowering the boss. People run up, which has been bothering people, run up in front of me. So when I attack, I miss the boss and I don't hit him. So I did 0 damage because they ran in front of me. I hit the person, which obviously isn't helpful in any way. And then the boss loses the suppressor, which then causes the boss to do full damage and sometimes kills me, kills the guy in front of me, and then kills the people because he lost he gained back his 30% damage. It's very frustrating because like I don't like the range of melee in this game. It's like this weapon looks like it should be hitting for far as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it just doesn't feel like that when I play. You know, especially like when I hit people in front of me and the boss is right there and some random dude ran in front of me and fucked my shit up. And I'm just like, brother, please. Like, if you're gonna run up, then at least have a good weapon. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I'm trying to say. I don't mind you joining me, just have a good weapon. That's it. Just like if you're gonna stop me from doing damage and potentially increase the boss's damage by 30% and get us killed, at least hit the boss for the same amount, if not more, than the damage I'm hitting for. That's all I'm asking for, basically, guys. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for a lot. I'm asking for the bare minimum. And again, I see people running around with just random two-handed weapons, random one-handed weapons, and I'm like, I mean, it's fun, but you're just not doing a lot of damage, bro. You're not very helpful, and that sucks. But like I said, damage-wise, you can use a one-handed weapon or a dagger, but you have to be equivalent to the numbers. So if you're heavy attacking with a two-handed weapon hitting for 4,000, you're gonna need to hit 2 times for 2,000 with a one-handed, or 4 times for 1,000 with a dagger. You gotta make up this damage difference, and I feel like these people aren't doing that. And it's like, please, I want you to be strong. I want to kill the boss. I want to have fun. Melee is a good thing. Melee is very fun, which is why it's my favorite part of the game. The guns are great, but I'm a swordsman. Ironically, as I hold this staff, I am a wizard. But yeah. So that's why we're gonna do this. We're gonna damage test. We're gonna see what is the best possible weapon, so you guys can see with your own eyes, and be like, okay, I should go get this weapon. I should max it out. You know, because I have them. If you guys watch my videos and whatever weapon is the strongest, if you just ask me, I will make you one, like, for free. You don't have to give me anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you literally, because again, this, you can't get this anymore. So if this turns out to be the best weapon, or this turns out to be the best weapon, or whatever, like, if you don't have it and you see me and you're like, hey, I saw your video, can you make me one of those real quick? Because I can't make it. I got you, bro. Don't, no cap. Like, it's a fucking 2-second thing. Like, I got you, bro. But I mean, this weapon's particularly, it requires the sheep squatch horns. I don't carry those, so, you know, like I said, I wasn't able to test last time. I didn't have electrified, so that's why my main weapon is this weapon. But there is a chance. I really doubt it. Damage wise, this weapon is weaker than this, so I doubt that this weapon would beat it 100%. There's no fucking way. But I want to have a full, comprehensive damage test. That's the only way to correctly do things. So, yeah. Yeah, all that said, we're now gonna look at the class we're gonna be using. So I just made a test class. It's got max strength and max intelligence, max endurance to keep me alive, and a little bit of perception. And then these are the perks on the class. So because if you're going to use melee effectively, you need to have incisor, obviously. You need kneecapper for 50% more damage, and then you need 25% damage on your power attacks. So this is just all damage up. Number cruncher, 2% damage per AP cost. So the AP cost on the weapon increases your damage. So like this weapon has 49, so I'm getting 90, 96? No, 98, 98% or whatever. Yeah, 96% damage up, while like this weapon is getting 116. You know, like it's a very powerful thing for people who don't use VATS. This is all just, you know, just heat stuff to keep me alive. Nothing here, and then we have all of the damage ups in intelligence, which is why we have the highest. Obviously, none of these weapons are explosive, but I always keep this on. Energy damage, fire damage, cryo, just to have them, you know, just for testing purposes. Everything else you don't need. So this is just straight DPS. That's what we're testing. Just straight DPS, nothing else. Again, all of the weapons aren't enhanced in any way. The one I use has Garmad, power attack damage. Like there's a lot of damage on this, but these weapons don't have that. So yeah. Yes. Everything is set up. You guys see. Look at my character. You can see my stats. Well, hold on. Let's switch it. Yeah. Switch that, and then get in my power armor. Again, you got to see everything, the damage numbers and whatnot. Everything's got to be possible. I'm not using any food buffs or anything like that. I have to show you guys that so you guys know I'm not like cheating in any way. All right. Um. So those are my stats. Current. My stats. Uh. I got no like extra buffs on anything. Perks. Damage. Damage. You know what I'm saying? Just damage up. 45. Nothing like nothing crazy. So we're gonna go damage test these weapons. Now I'm gonna have to put them in order. So just by looking at them right now, we're gonna go by what is the highest weapon. Uh, I know the enforcer is the lowest, so we're just gonna go like lowest to high. Enforcer into the super sledge into it was the hog splitter into the glaive and then into the staff. Okay, so we're just gonna have that set up. That's how we're gonna do this. So just equip the weapon. Again, it looks very cool. It's a very nice. I like the aesthetic of a lot of weapons. You know, as a melee person, but again, the damage fall off is really terrible. As you can see, putting it on doesn't change his damage in any way, which is how it's supposed to be. So we're just gonna calculate the damage of this real quick. So the Electro Enforcer is 1,567. Very nice. The Super Sledge. Remember, we're not counting damage over time. Again, damage over time is nice, but again, I don't give a shit about it. So it is what it is. The Super Sledge is 1,657. That's kind of funny. It inverted the numbers. All right. The Hog Splitter is 1,955. The War Glaive is 2,039. I'm typing this on my phone, so I gotta get the correct numbers. And the Sheep Squatch staff is 2,108. Damage numbers are pretty decent. They're strong, pretty up there. You know, obviously having more of an energy on the weapon increases better with you know the cryo energy fire versus like having ballistic. But even then, it's like if the weapon is stronger, it's stronger. So again, just one more reiteration: the enforcer 1,567, the super sledge 1,657, the hog splitter 1,955, the war glaive 2,039, and the sheep squatch staff 2,108. So as you can see, the damage numbers are going up. So as I'm damage testing, the damage numbers should be going up and lead at the end of this being the strongest. But again, you know, gotta make sure. Gotta make sure we all gotta see it together. That's just how it is. All right. We are going to damage test on. I personally like fighting the scorched. They're just level 100, really easy to hit and kill. So we're gonna damage test on this. We're going to be writing down just the numbers of what I do. So, well, writing down like testing. Remember, normal attack, no. What? I didn't know it made a noise. Oh, that was nice. All right. Now, I don't have Deal Sealer on, which is important because Deal Sealer puts up like a crippling, and because I have Plague Walker, if enemies hit me or if they get too close, I can actually poison them. It's very, very cool. It's why I have Plague Walker. So I can get that extra 10% damage up every now and then. Obviously, against robots, it doesn't work, but it is nice to randomly get a 10% damage hit. Yeah. So we're going to test this. Only at level 100, so let me just find... I know like a couple are level 60 in the beginning. So we're just going to test these power attacks and see how strong this weapon is. We're most likely going to have to leave the server a couple times because I don't think we're going to have enough dudes. 1938. Obviously, you got to double check everything. Guys. Hey. Oh, you're level 60. You don't matter. Air level 100. 1938. Okay, so the base hit is 1938. Oh, I leveled up, guys. I need a crit now. Hello. Stop. It's hard when you play this game for a long time. It's hard not to just loot like instinctively. Alright, level 60, you don't matter. I mean, technically, as you saw, the damage numbers was the same, but I just want to only test on 100s to be 100% fair. Oh, see, look at that. Look how close he was and I missed. I really do believe that all I believe that two-handed weapons should go up. Well, okay, all melee weapons should have double range, 100% range up, but two-handed weapons are bigger, so maybe like 1.5, while the chainsaws should be lower. Okay, 22907. Get one more test. You're kind of... Hey, let me get up there so I can kill you. Yeah, 2907. Alright, so that's the damage of this. Now we're going to switch over to the Super Sledge. The Super Sledge damage, let's see. You're 75, you're low 100. You don't matter. Let's kill that guy. Alright, so this damage. 2,520, 2520 points. Gotta test it again. Remember, always when you're doing damage testing, don't just assume the first number is correct. Always make sure to try 2 or 3 times, because sometimes the game will fuck up, or whatever game you're playing, or you'll have a random damage buff in X, Y, and Z, different enemies. You know, just always test well. I'm testing quickly because I'm making a video, but obviously you guys can test extensively on your own time if you do not like or believe my numbers. Yep, 2520. They really don't like me. What did I do, guys? Stop. Alright, stay still. Oof. Again, just 3,700. I didn't see the other numbers though. I don't know if it was a 9 or not. Hold up. Damn it. Hey, stay still. Ah! As you can see, playing melee without VATs and hitting weak spots is very hard. So when I'm doing it, it means a lot to me. Like I like melee. Damn it! Okay, I got one more guy. Are you level 100? I don't remember how to get up there. Up above me. Where are you? I still need to damage test. How the fuck? Whatever. $3,780. We're gonna leave the server real quick. I'm picking up stuff and I shouldn't be doing that. Give it like 10 seconds. I gotta come in and fight these specific enemies. Don't change enemies mid damage test. That's stupid. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yeah. 3,780 though. That's pretty decent. Just do it again, just to make sure. Cool. Damage hasn't changed. Nothing has changed. Good. Go back in here. So yes, one more headshot. Now, obviously, enemies have different resistances, as I made that very prevalent when I was been talking. Yeah, this is just influx and that, so there's no damage increase in what I'm eating, just to make sure. Alright. Yep, 3,780. Not bad. Now we are switching over to the hog splitter. Stop. Alright. I mean, it looks okay. I like seeing the electricity and like stuff. I like my weapon looking magical, so I do like that. I don't like, you see how the blue is there? I like the blue, but I don't like the exploding yellow. Alright, let's see. What are we hitting for? 2,791. Where are you shooting me from? Oh, what? You in the wall? What the fuck? What? Oh. 2,791. Okay. Okay, so that is the base hit. Let's get that crit, guys. Let's get that crit. Oh. You don't matter, you're level 60. 100. 4,186. Let's make it happen again. Okay. 4,186. Decent damage, guys. Very decent damage. Alright. We're switching over to the War Glaive. Hello, my friend. Oh, hold up. I want to make sure he's alerted. You see me? Yes. Okay. 2,656. 2,650. Hold up. What? The numbers just jumbled in my brain. Give me a second. Meet somebody else. Yeah, 2,653. See. Always pay attention, guys. 2,653. And then... Fuck. I didn't get the number. It was like 3... It looked like 39... 39 what, though? Also, there's a guy in like a closet. I'm mad. Like, oh, hey, you're out of the closet. Wait, man. Yeah, I can't. I'm not opening that. Anybody else? Did I kill them all already? Damn. All right. Fair enough. All right. So just by looking at that, I'm kind of concerned because the Hog Splitter did 140 more damage in the first hit, and it's looking like 200 damage in the second hit, and the numbers are lower. So that's not good, guys. That's not how math works. If a weapon says it has a certain amount of damage, it's supposed to have a certain amount of damage. So the fact that my damage went up, and now that I'm going up with a different weapon that's stronger, and it's getting weaker, that's not a good thing. That is not a good thing. All right. 3, 2, 1, 0. This is not good. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this at all, guys. I mean, that makes me think of the Sheep Squatch. Sheep Squatch is only a little bit stronger, so it's like, I'm getting scared, guys. I'm not liking this. I don't actually want to make a new weapon. You know how it took me like a week to make the fucking Bephomet. I don't want to make a new weapon. I'm lazy. Shit. Damn it. Okay, everything's good. All right, we're going back into here. Gotta test these numbers, guys. Excuse me. Gotta make sure my shit's at max at all times. All right, okay. Back to testing this. So again, just do a quick body tap, and then just get that head and see those numbers. Yep, 2,653. You don't matter. You're 60. You though, you're level 100. Stay still. 3,979. That's not very good. I don't like that. Cigarettes? Oh. Thought I saw a packet. Container. Alright, yeah, so we need another headshot. Get over here. $3,979. Okay. The final test, guys, for the final weapon is the Sheep Squatch. I am I'll be honest, guys. I'm slightly worried that this is not going to be stronger than the hog splitter. Slightly, very slightly. All right, what do we got? 2,980. Oh yeah, it's a lot stronger. Never mind. I was scared for like a second. I didn't want to make another weapon, guys. I was being lazy. I'll be honest. Ah, woo. All right, okay. All right, you had me there. You had me scared. You had me scared. 2,980. Okay, okay. I was a little shook. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Give me that headshot. I couldn't even see the number. It was too fast, guys. $4,470. Yes. It is definitive. The strongest weapon is the sheep squatch hammer. Or sheep squatch staff. But we just hit one more guy to get that final confirmation. Remember, always finish the test. 4,470, guys. This is the best weapon for two-handed. So when I see you fuckers helping me fight, what weapon are you gonna be wearing? The goddamn sheep squatch staff. Again, if you cannot make the weapon and you see me on the server and you ask, I will make you the weapon. But you have to give me the horns. I don't carry the horns, guys. I'm not gonna carry horns for you. You gotta bring me the horns. Like, because obviously the electric mod is rare as fuck. So you have to grinding this is ass, guys. You can only get it from the mission free range, and it's like it's not on. It's a mission where you gotta go to like farms and shit. You know. So yes. But yes, you guys saw it here definitively. I'm actually kind of weirded out because it's like. It's crazy. Like the damage difference from a super sledge to the sheep squatch is 460. That is a lot of damage, guys. But then the hog splitter is almost 200. Yeah, nothing compares to this. This is that weapon, guys. Which is crazy. This is a secret, the strongest. This weapon right here. Like the sheep squatch. Again, I'm wearing this one, obviously. See, like, just make sure you're. Oh, no, I'm not using that one. It's not equipped. Now it's equipped. But no. Yeah, this is it, guys. So again, when I see you guys fighting with me, which I want you guys to fight with me, just wear this. Use this weapon with this mod and just start beating ass with heavy attacks. Now, obviously, like I said, with the whole damage thing, you can use whatever weapon you want to use. Okay, but if you're using a one-handed weapon that isn't a knife, you got to be able to hit for the same damage as a heavy, but with 2 hits. You know what I'm saying? You got to be fast, man. You got to be real fast and strong, and that's hard to do. I'm honest. Like that's hard to do. I don't need to kill these guys. I just really want to. Sky Dragon Slash. Granddad. Nice. Good times. I demand a pie. No pie. Alright. Well, as you guys saw, let's go back home. Guys saw the damage test of everything. Now, of course, if you want a damage test for yourself, obviously with your character, because this is just a random build I made to test the strongest weapon. Obviously, your build specifically, maybe something else would be better. Maybe your character runs like 400. You can't get 400, but like 100 intelligence. You know, so a weapon that has more energy is going to be better than a weapon that doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, it's based on your character, but I was just showing you what the best is naturally, just normally, without any specifics on at all. I haven't been home. What's here? More rats. Just to show you the damage of mine. Here's the damage of my weapon. I'm not even kidding, guys. Zanzubukin. I couldn't even see the number. It's like 6,000 or something. That's it? There's only the one? Alright. But yeah, also, if you're building one of these weapons, you can build whatever you want, to be honest. I chose Gourmads because I'm lazy. I don't want to do anything. I just want my damage. I chose Power Attack because I only Power Attack. So that's just guaranteed 40% damage. I chose Strength because every Strength is 5% damage. So that's guaranteed 15% damage. And then I chose Cryo because I can wear the energy thing here for ice. So that's an extra 20. Again, I think my character gets like 25% damage I get. But also, I like freezing enemies. And because of my build, I have Deal Sealer, and hitting an enemy that's frozen or has the frost effect gives me an extra like 10% damage. Pretty sure. So, yeah, it's like the way I built my weapon is like I hit you one time for as high as possible damage, and if you survive, the next hit's gonna do more. It's like not like a lot more, but just like a bit more to finish you off. Which then going into like, as you guys have seen me fight infestation bosses, like freezing people is so important because a lot of enemies aren't immune to it. It helps you survive longer. It helps everybody. Like the right weapon can transform you. Braytech Werewolf, Destiny 2. So you should use the weapon that you want to use, guys, in all honesty. But the problem is, like, the weapon you want to use, if it's not this, is fucking trash. I'm sorry. Just being honest, we saw the damage numbers together. 200 and then 400 is a lot of damage, guys. It's a lot of damage, man. Like, that's game-changing damage. Like, one tapping someone versus giving them a chance to hit you, and then they hit you and almost kill you and or kill you. It's game-changing, guys. So, like, it's very important to use the correct things. I'm gonna throw all this in a. Hold up, because yeah, I'll throw all these in there because I have an extra sheep squatch that I'll just I'll throw on a different server. Yeah, because this is heavy as fuck. Also, it's time to break Draco. Thank you, Draco, for being with me for a long time, but you're not stronger. Like the damage numbers from the sheep squatch is so high that it's time to let Draco go. And I love this weapon, but I am a man of DPS. Oh, hey, beat something and leveled up. Level 152. I played Fallout 76. All right. Thank you, Draco. You walked the path with me for a long time. The final gift you could give me is if you teach me Iceman right now. That would be the most beautiful thing in the universe, man. Please bless me with one final love from you. God, I love the way this weapon looks. Zanzubukin. Damn. It is what it is. I need Iceman for the rest of my weapons. I haven't been able to learn it. I've been grinding and I still don't got it. But yes, we're just gonna throw all of these. I mean, I'm gonna break all of these and only put that. I'm gonna break the ones that are bad because I don't want people to think they're good. You know, because I'm gonna throw the electric. We're gonna go throw. You know what? I could put both. I could put two of them, right? I have two, so I could just put one in Crater and one in Foundation. Am I dying? Why am I dying? Obviously, I'm gonna make it with the upgrade, guys. I'm not gonna do you dirty. I doubt anyone would actually find these, but I was a good man. I wanted you guys to be strong. I showed you guys the damage numbers. Like, why would I not want to help my fellow player, especially when you keep fucking getting in the goddamn way and ruining my fucking DPS? You know, just saying, putting it out there, guys. Now, this video, I'm recording this video right now. It is 8/22/0 or 2026. I'm gonna put the date in the video title. But yes, currently as of today, it is the best of the best. All right. Yeah, my build is amazing. Omni Warrior, guys. So I named my class. It can do everything. I can use any gun, any melee, which obviously why would I use anything other than this melee? But yeah, I love my build. Anybody who wants to use it, by all means, I always show it. But yes, let's just drop these off real quick for anybody. You never know. This could change someone's gameplay. I mean, having the strongest melee in the game might want to make you play melee. You know what I mean? Obviously, I didn't check any of the auto attacking weapons, but I don't like the auto attacking weapons. I have an auto axe. I've used the chainsaw. Like, they are good, but at a certain point, it's like I want to play the game, and holding the attack button and walking into stuff is really kind of lame. Not bad. What I believe is I feel like they should have a less of a damage increase, like damage wise. It would be all rapid fire weapons should only get a 3% damage per strength. All dagger weapons and knives should get 6. All like one-handed sabers and stuff should get 12, and then all two-handed should get 18. But those numbers are extremely high. Even I know those are high, so I'd probably even circumvent it even lower to like 2, 4, 8, and 12. Like I feel like it's not enough damage because I'm using a two-handed weapon and I only get 5. Like, all of these weapons get 5, and then unarmed gets 10. So it's like, it's weird, you know. But the difference is the unarmed has a lot lower range. So alright, and then Crater. Remember, guys, Crater is now our new home because everything's next to each other and I'm lazy. Crater. Now, we're not raiders, okay? But everything is next to each other. Foundation stuff is scattered, and the Brotherhood of Steel location is just ass. So no, I actually need materials now, right? I made like fucking 80 weapons yesterday. It was crazy. I was making all the damn two-handeds and testing. This shit took forever, man. Yeah. Yep, that is it. Yeah. I hope your viewers enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Share if you want to, and hit the bell button for notifications. I just realized that entire time I kept my food perfect, and I wasn't even. Oh, I guess I was. Yeah, I was wearing. Yeah, I was wearing this. Never mind. But yeah, yeah, good. Again, good damage testing. It's a definitive, guys. It is the best in the one hits. Obviously, if you're lazy and you just want to use an auto weapon, the auto weapons are good. The best one is obviously going to be the auto axe. You know, so just get an auto axe. But yeah, I actually like playing the game. I like fighting. So that's why I wanted to give you guys the best, and that's the best. This is the best. Does hella damage. You should get yourself one of these. Yeah. This is Azrokaiyax signing off. I will see you guys in the next one. Hold up, do I have anything else to get rid of? No. Alright. Later, bros.